Indiana University Bloomington attracts scholars from around the world with its world-class research, international culture, Big Ten sports, and beautiful campus. In addition to its Research 1 status in the science and humanities, IUB boasts nationally ranked professional schools such as the School of Education, the Jacobs School of Music, and the Kelly School of Business. Its home city of Bloomington has a population of about 70,000 and cultural resources and opportunities that rival cities many times its size. Bloomington's lush rolling hills, limestone heritage, and gorgeous seasons are a perfect setting for the state's oldest and largest winery, the country's only Tibetan-Mongolian cultural center, the annual Lotus World Music and Arts Festival, and of course, Indiana University's flagship campus. Its 40,000 students form a diverse community, with students from every state in the U.S. and more than 120 countries, including men and women of every age group and race, and representing all of the world's major faiths. In 1994, IUB was the first university in Indianapolis to open a support office for gay, lesbian, bisexual, and transgendered students. Large, diverse, and inquiring communities such as Indiana University Bloomington have always presented both a challenge and an opportunity for religious institutions that strive to serve God by serving all people, to respect our roots and traditions while looking forward to God's actions in a changing world, and to find joy and understanding in both faith and reason. At the national level, campus ministries are the Episcopal Church's largest domestic mission field. Locally, the campus ministry at IUB has enjoyed a long history of support by our bishops, by the parish of Trinity Church Bloomington, and by the campus religious community at IU. The first Episcopal chaplain to IUB was appointed by the diocese in the early 1960s, and until 2006, except for several years when the chaplaincy was located on campus, the campus ministry was hosted at Trinity Church. The details of the relationship between the IUB campus ministry and Trinity Church shifted with changes in lay and ordained ministers, and as in many academic communities with both traditional parishes and campus ministries, the relationship began to encounter frequent difficulties. In 2006, the relationship between the chaplaincy at IU Bloomington and Trinity Episcopal Church was restructured by the bishop and the Higher Education Commission of the diocese, recognizing the need for both the IUB Episcopal campus ministry and Trinity Church to operate independently, while acknowledging that neither ministry can truly serve this diverse town and gown community without the cooperation and support of each other. Bishop Cade called for the leaders of Indiana University Bloomington Episcopal Campus Ministry and Trinity Episcopal Church to create two ministries thriving and living door to door. Over the past 3 years, both ministries endeavored to understand and embrace their new relationship as complementary expressions of Episcopal faith and service. As their latest step in this process, the two ministries recently entered into a covenant of mutual respect and cooperation, establishing a template for their future steps toward greater fulfillment of the bishop's vision. Meanwhile, the Canterbury Fellowship Episcopal Campus Ministry at Indiana University Bloomington continues to define its mission goals. They established a name, a governing board, and bylaws, and are now constructing a fundraising infrastructure. They also identified the need for a new physical home that will be known as Canterbury House. Canterbury House will serve as a nesting place where IUB students may feel safe, grow intellectually and spiritually, test their wings in the world, and then fly safely away to the next stations in their journey. Happily, an exceptional location is available and the Episcopal campus ministry recently occupied a portion of the building under a leasing agreement with an opportunity to purchase in the future. The building is in an ideal location, across the street from the Indiana Memorial Union and in the academic heart of the campus. Canterbury House shares the block with the Gay, Lesbian, Bisexual, and Transgendered Support Center, La Casa, the Latino Cultural Center, and Student Legal Services. It is, in fact, the only non-IU building on the block, thus making it prime real estate. This location is also close to both on- and off-campus student housing, the downtown area, and Trinity Church, and is served directly by all 5 campus bus routes and 3 city bus routes. This exciting new opportunity for the Indiana University Bloomington Episcopal Campus Ministry also generated serious new challenges. Besides the normal challenges of planning and financing an ambitious undertaking of this kind, it became apparent that their status as a diocesan entity is unclear. This lack of clarity makes it difficult for the campus ministry to enter into legal contracts, acquire real property, incur debt and arrange financing, assure liability and other legal protections, hire and manage employees, and to support and participate appropriately in the affairs of the diocese. To do all these things requires a change in institutional status. Such a change will create a climate of inclusion within the diocese and offer the opportunity to thrive in ministry to the Indiana University community. Supporters believe this change in institutional status will permit them to establish a real nesting place for Indiana University campus ministry, plan future initiatives to serve the unique needs of an ever-changing campus community, and grow in partnership with Trinity Episcopal Parish to spread God's message of love through service and cooperation. Fortunately, the canons of the Episcopal Diocese of Indianapolis provide an appropriate institutional definition for the status of a campus ministry. The chapel mission status is established specifically for targeted ministries to hospitals, prisons, and campuses, recognizing the unique challenges these institutions present to faith and accepting these ministries as full members of the diocese and the larger community of faith. The Canterbury Fellowship Episcopal Campus Ministry at Indiana University Bloomington seeks this status, which will allow it to become more fully members incarnate in the body of the Church. Such status will enable the ministry to grow and succeed as an institution, so that they may truly thrive door to door with Trinity Parish, and do so with a very clear identity and purpose, serving all in a unique campus community through Jesus Christ.